Thank you and welcome to the show this morning. The topic this morning is President Obama's energy plan. And of course, we're fortunate to have with us to talk about the president's energy plan, Dr. LSharpe. Dr. LSharpe is the holder of the Massey School of Engineering and Technology seat at Tennessee State University, as well as our guest. And of course, he also has a lot of information, do you not, Dr. Sharpe?
Yes, I do.
To tell us in reference to President Obama's energy plan. But before we get into that, Dr. Sharpe, let's see if we can have you to give us some information about your background, your education, and some of those things that were eventually important in leading you to, as we introduced you, the holder of the seat in the the College of Engineering and Technology at Tennessee State University, the Massey seat in that particular area.
Yes.
And then we'll talk about other things.
All right. Thank you, sir. Again, my name is LSharpe, and I'm the eldest son of LSharpe and Lillian Sharpe. I grew up in Elm City, North Carolina. I grew up on the farm, and so I have a lot of experiences to talk about that relate to energy and my experience on the farm. One thing that I do want to say is that I finished high school in Elm City. I ended up going to college at North Carolina A&T State University in Greensboro, North Carolina, where I received my BS degree in mechanical engineering. I left there to go to NC State. I was on a special program to get my master's degree in 1 year through Western Electric. They called the OYOC, 1 year on campus. And so I did that. I finished my MS degree in 1 year at NC State. And then I decided that I want to go off and to become a professor. So I went to the University of Illinois, where I received my PhD degree in mechanical engineering. After receiving my PhD degree in mechanical engineering, I was in a special program to go back to North Carolina A&T as a professor. And I went to North Carolina A&T, and I served at A&T in engineering for 20 years. Before I moved to Tennessee State University. While I was at A&T, I started as an assistant professor, worked my way to associate professor, full professor, associate dean of engineering, and eventually dean of engineering at North Carolina A&T. So when I moved here in this position called the Massey Chair of Excellence. It's a program funded by the Department of Energy. The intent is to build the infrastructure in the environmental engineering areas at 9 historically black engineering schools and 1 school in Puerto Rico. So we had a master chair program when I was at A&T, and we had one here at Tennessee State University. So I came here to Tennessee State University in the position called the Master Chair of Excellence that's funded by the Department of Energy. So the intent really was to put in place an endowment. So you cannot endow university funds, so you cannot endow federal funds, I should say. And so the university was asked to put in place these positions at these 10 institutions. So I'm glad to be here at Tennessee State University. I've enjoyed my experiences over the years, and so it's been a good life for me.
And of course, Dr. Sharpe, I think that only certifies what we've said in reference to having you here.
Yes.
Because with your experiences dealing with energy and infrastructures and that kind of information, I'm sure that you've kept up with what President Obama is trying to accomplish in reference to his energy plan. Now, we've got a few minutes before our first commercial break. Let's see if we can start by simply having you to sort of look at perhaps in an outline form for the next few couple of minutes, an outline form in terms of what this energy policy is all about.
But before I do that, one other thing I do want to share, you know, when you grew up on the farm and you're 1 of 10 kids, there are a lot of things that go through your mind. And, you know, I graduated from a historical black college at North Carolina A&T. And the point I do want to make is that the HBCU Environment Festival is a great option for students. I know that for me it was. My experiences has been fantastic. As a student, first of all, at North Carolina A&T, I had opportunities to work at General Motors, and as part of my scholarship program, I worked at Western Electric as part of my program as well. And so all of those things sort of helped to prepare me. And the other thing that I'm really excited about is that I was a finalist for the astronaut program in 1984. And this was based upon my experiences and some of the work that I had done as a student and as a professor during my early years at North Carolina A&T. But anyway, I just want to share that with you as well.
Very good. Of course, that's
this.
excellent information.
Yeah.
And what we'll do, we're getting ready for our first commercial break,
Okay.
Dr. Sharp. And what we'll do when we come back, we'll give you an opportunity to have free range in a real sense of talking about your experiences and what it really would mean in dealing with President Obama's energy plan. And of course, we'll be back with our audience following this very, very short commercial break. At Tennessee State